Hello everyone, welcome back to SBR Pythons. I hope you're keeping well. Today we have got clutch 3 of the season. This one's quite exciting. So the next two are quite exciting. These were the two that really caught me off guard. I think I posted up on Instagram a story of my shock, especially at the second female, because the fact that two sisters ovulated, I think it was about 4 days apart, after obviously not expecting any clutches this year, very much caught me off guard. But very excited for these clutches. To try and get a little bit of an answer as to what these females are. So to set the scene, I bought both of these females from Paul Milner at Urban Constrictors. I can't remember the pairing off the top of my head. Let me get the pairing. Let me show you what the pairing was, and then I'll explain why it's relevant. So Fire Highway Pied Posset Clown is what I believe this female to be, to an Orange Dream Yellow Belly Enchi Pinstripe Calico Double Het Clown Pied. All of the genes in the male are proved out from a previous year. But the female is very much what we're looking to prove out today. So let me go and grab the pairing that produced this female, and it will make sense a little bit more around why I'm trying to find out what's going on here. So the pairing that produced the what I believe to be Fire Highway Pied Posset Clown was a Highway Pied male to a Firefly Gravel Double Het Clown Pied. So obviously Posset Clown makes sense because it was a double het to a non-visual, non-het. So we're looking to prove out the het clown there. And then we're also realistically looking to prove out if she is a Fire Highway Pied. I believe that she was, because she was a lot higher white, which to me suggested that was a highway rather than a super gravel pied, because the other female that I've got for the next clutch had some saddles, which to me looked like a super gravel. They didn't look like a highway pied. And then the head colour was very slightly different on this female to her sister, which is what made me believe it was fire as well. But let's, cut the clutch and see if we can get any sort of answers as to what is going on here. As you can see, 4 eggs. There was 3 slugs, but it was a first-time female. But these have all made it full term, including this very small boob egg here. That is, the first one to pip. Doesn't look particularly healthy, but it has made it. So, in theory, 2 of these should be pied, and if it is het clown, then 1 of them should be clown as well. Don't know the odds on a clown pied, but let's get into the first one anyway. So the one that has pipped here, and he's pipped quite a few times to be fair. Let's go around the side here. So what have we got? So off the bat, we've got some sort of het pied marker there. Not a visual. I'm just going to cut it a little bit further down here to see if there's any indication what's going on. So for me, that is a yellow belly. Or some sort of complex of the yellow belly with Enchi in the mix as well. So I'm trying to think, let's have a think what that's going to be in terms of, if it was ivory, then everything will come out yellow belly. But if it's highway, it will still come out yellow belly or gravel. So actually that doesn't answer anything. But that's a het pied nonetheless. Obviously not a clown. So next one. Come on, I really want a clown. That's what I really want to see. That would obviously be fantastic. Boom. So we have a pied. Again, it's yellow belly or it's going to be gravel. But that's not really got anything else in there that's answering any questions whatsoever. So far we still have no real idea. I don't think. I could be getting this completely wrong in my head. We'll see. Third egg. A little bit of albumin. I haven't had a messy egg for a while. So we've got another yellow belly or gravel pied. Think that one is possibly Orange Dream. I'm not entirely sure, but obviously not a visual clown. Will I get this girl tested if she doesn't prove out from these 4? I'm not entirely sure. I might do, I might not. I'll have to have a think about it. Probably after the next clutches come out as well, so I have a little bit of an idea on what's in there. But yeah, let's cut this last egg and see if this answers any questions. Just trying to think, because he's yellow belly, he could pass on half them yellow belly. Even if they hit an ivory or highway, at least that would answer the question of what line, whether we're looking at a highway or an ivory with that female. And of course we don't. So that's some sort of pinstripe. I'm gonna guess that is probably fire. I think that confirms her as fire because it's rather bright, and again it's going to be yellow belly or gravel. So I don't think we've answered any questions in this clutch other than what I already kind of thought about the female being fire, because that one to me there looks like a fire Enchi Fire, Pinstripe, Yellow Belly or Gravel. So yeah, I don't think we're any further forward to actually finding out what the female is. Certainly didn't hit a Clown, and we didn't hit an Ivory or a Highway. So therefore, are we any really further forward? I don't think so. Little bit frustrating, especially on the Highway or Ivory way, because I can get the Clown tested at the end of the day. I suppose I can actually get the Ivory or Highway element tested. Can I? I think I can. I might do. But yeah, I believe Enchi, Fire, Pinstripe, Yellow Belly or Gravel, and then that'll be 100% Het Pied, 50% Het for Clown, or 66. One of the two is going to be a Pos Het. I believe that is going to be a Yellow Belly. I think that's Calico, just because I've produced Calicos before, very low white from this line. I think that might be a Enchi, Calico, Yellow Belly or Gravel, and then I think it's just 2 Yellow Belly Pieds. Yeah, they're not visual Clowns, that's for sure. I don't think. Can't see a head anywhere, mate. You got a head anywhere? Because if you did have a Clown head, I'd be pretty happy. But it doesn't look like it. And then another Pied. So that one's obviously not Clown. Don't think the other one is, to be honest, and that's obviously just a Yellow Belly or Gravel, I think. I don't know if there's anything else going on in the mix there. So yeah, a little bit disappointing not to really find out any answers, other than I think that she is Fire, which I already knew. And that's that for this clutch. So the next one, as I say, will be the same male to what I believe to be a Super Gravel. So in theory, if she is Super Gravel, then everything should come out. No, not everything, but it would be Highways that we would be getting rather than Ivories, if that's the right case. But look, nonetheless, what I might do is an update on both of these clutches in one video. I don't know. That is this clutch. Stay tuned for the next clutch. But other than that, guys, hope your seasons are going well. And I shall see you on the next video. Take care.